My name is Lynette and I'm an accountant. I'm an accountant by profession. In the place that I'm currently working, I have worked there for about 8 years. 8 freaking years. And I recently willed myself to make a job application to another organization. And I feel so scared. I don't know. I feel so scared of the change. So I took up this crochet project to help clear my nerves. I don't know if I'll get it. I don't know if I'm still marketable. I don't know. There's so many things I do not know. I do not know what my current employers will feel when they know that I've applied for another job. And you know the thing about accounting jobs and jobs in the financial field, maybe even other fields, but I can only speak for the financial field. Interviews can be intimidating. They can leave you feeling this small, like you've never entered a class. And I don't know. In 8 years, I have never applied for a job. In fact, I kept telling whoever pays attention to me, I kept telling them I'm not applying for a job anymore, because before I got this job, I didn't get jobs that were directly linked to my major, which is the finance major. So I got jobs such as in the bank as a sales rep. I got jobs such as the internship programs or like contract accounting. So this in 8 years I've had a permanent job. A job that has held me down even through COVID. A job that has given me friends. A job that has given me a community. And I don't know. Making this job application feels like such a betrayal of life. But you know, the biggest betrayal, in my opinion, is being in a certain pay scale for several years. So right now I'm trying to tell myself that it is okay. I'm trying to tell myself that I should be faithful to my growth, faithful to my CV, faithful to my career, and not faithful to organization just because they believed in me even when I didn't believe in myself that much. So come along with me as I nervous crochet, if there's anything like that. I'll give you an update of anything that happens with this job. The last time I went for an interview 8 years ago, I used to get interviews back to back. But you go for the first interview, the second day interviews, others will even go until the third interview, but you not get in. So I kept feeling so frustrated. This happened for a while. I kept feeling like, am I missing something? So once I got this job, this current place that I'm working, I just lived every day with a certain sense of gratitude. To an extent, I felt like I'm worthy, because pursuing the finance field was something that I did so that I can understand the financial language. I didn't want to be one of those people who grow in their area of expertise. Let us say content creation, writing, drawing, whatever it is that maybe I would like to venture in the future. I didn't want to be one of those people who is a successful brand as a person, but then I didn't understand the language of finance. I didn't want to be one of those people who felt so cute hiring accountants and then I do not understand the language of numbers. I'll be like, talk to my accountant. So that is why I pursued BCom, the finance major to be exact, because I wanted to know this thing for investment and portfolio. I think I got a certain sense of contentment, like I've gotten the most that I can get with the financial field. So I kept thinking, maybe this is the last of it. Maybe I'm not going to apply for any field in finance again. Because dealing with numbers is not a joke, and I'm a creative, so now this opportunity has come and I'm thinking I could still do whatever I need to do because nothing is really set on stone. Everything is just trial and error. So I could do this trial and error thing while getting a higher pay. In fact, if I put my mind to it, I know I can know both as a finance expert in my financial expertise and even in my creative side. I can put hard work, I can put in the 1,000 hours in both fields, in both of my brain, the academic and the creative. And because who knows what the future is looking like, who knows? There was a time I was listening to these TED Talks on polymaths, and I keep thinking, what if I'm a polymath of this generation? In fact, one of them explains a polymath as a person who thinks in 3Ds, so that somehow you can merge the numbers with the creative side, or you bring the creativity into the numbers, and you bring solution to what seems like a boring or mundane or hard, intricate routines and tasks. Talking to the camera has shifted that nerves that I had to a little bit of hope. I'm currently working on a raglan sweater, and I'm using a half double crochet on where you make the increase for the arms, yeah, and extended single crochet. It's a pattern I got from a link where it is in the description box. I've made a raglan sweater using double crochet and single crochet for babies. If you want to check that out, you can look at my crochet playlist and you'll find it there. So this one I'm making for an adult, specifically me. If you remember, I got this yarn from Osona Yarns. It is a milk cotton yarn, and I'm loving the texture. My idea for this sweater is not fully developed. There's a part of me that feels like making it an all white, or like I make a color block of pink, white, pink. I don't know. Let us see how this one goes. So this is the progress we have on the pullover. I'm now thinking of making it a crop top. The pattern is so beautiful. I got an update on the application. I've been invited for the first interview. That's a virtual interview with the human resource. I feel more scared than I was when I made the application. I've not done an interview in over 7 years. It's a HR interview. So I hope everything goes well. Yeah, I'm going to continue with the nervous crochet. I've left the office like 3 hours ago. I have gotten an email. I have been invited for a face-to-face interview in the next 1 week. One, I feel shocked. Not like it was impossible, but shocked. I feel surreal. I guess that is what I should say. Because the period between when I've made the application, the initial application, and the current feedback, I feel like the period is a little bit way too fast, because 1 week hasn't elapsed since I learned of this job offer, since I made the application, since I went for the for the virtual interview, and now I've been invited for a face-to-face interview. According to the email, I'm going to be meeting the bigger panel. Secondly, I feel terrified. I feel fearful. I feel almost intimidated. Let me draw a picture. Like right now, I feel like Zephaniah, I believe, John the Baptist's dad. No, in my head, this guy was still serving in the temple. He was still a God-fearing person. Just because he hadn't gotten a child at his old age doesn't mean he stopped believing in God. But the fact that an angel came to his doorstep and told him about that his wife is going to give birth, and even laughed, for me it draws a picture of someone who had trusted for so long. Then, because of his old age, probably, he stopped praying for it. He had reached to a place of acceptance. Maybe this is not his journey. He had even forgotten about such prayers. So I see why you giggle. I see how he giggled when he hears someone say about a child, because when he was young and vibrant, youthful, he didn't get that child. So I'm not saying the idea of me getting shortlisted is far-fetched. I feel like this entire process is exposing something in me that was broken, and I didn't even know it. Something in me that had reached to a place of acceptance, maybe complacency. Yeah. That aside, we have progress. I don't know if this project shows just how much nervous I am, or these teachers go so fast, because this has used one skein of yarn. So this is the second one that I've just begun. Like I said initially, I didn't know what I was going for with this sweater. I know it's going to be a long sleeve sweater, but I didn't know what I was going for. I didn't know if I was going for a full pink sweater, or I'm going to do a pink, white, then pink. So I decided to give this one a try. And so far, when I started it, I hated it, because something about the pink, white, and the start of the cyan. This is not particularly green, it's not particularly blue. So I'm thinking it's cyan or teal. I'm going for the cyan. So when at the beginning of the rose, it looked like a scrap yarn, and I'm not a big fan of scrap yarn. But then I kept telling myself to trust the process, which is interesting considering this is exactly where I am. Trusting the process of even the application. I hope this sweater comes out as beautiful in the sizing, as beautiful in the color blocking, just like I'm hoping the whole process of this application process goes. Let me tell you where I am right now. Like, I feel in the right middle, because if this interview is successful, it means now I have to change job posts. I'm going to meet a new workforce. I'm going to meet a new working area. And what does that mean? I also need to change the place that I stay. I have to familiarize myself. I don't know. I feel like in the last 2-3 years, I've lost so much. I've lost so much in terms of friends, in terms of people, in terms of opportunity. I don't think I'm ready to lose. I don't think I'm ready to lose the interview, especially now that my hope keeps growing with every engagement, with every information I'm getting. But the success of this interview also means that I have to change this place that I've known for so long. Am I ready for that loss? And those are the things that are in my mind. Anyway, my God's will be done in the sweater and in the process. So I'll let you know once we have any more information on the sweater or on the interview. So far, I'm loving the color blocking. Oof, I love it so much, and I have got no idea what I'm going for. I don't know if I'm going to do more color. I don't know. But so far, I'm trusting the process. Like I'm following my gut right now, and so far, I love it. I love it. I love it. This is the progress we currently have on the sweater, and I just realized that I over-measured it. So you have to fold it. This is 1 week later. I went for the interview, and of course, it left me feeling like a decimal point, because which interview doesn't? So yeah, I'm waiting to hear the results. I'm feeling so anxious. I'm feeling so... I'm lucky, grateful that I have another job soon. It's okay. So ideally, I still want to keep the measurements from here to here, but then I would like to reduce this one, so we have a little bit of a consistency on the hand. I'll meet you once I have the progress. Hi, I was waiting for the results from the HR, and I was getting anxious, I was getting nervous. Then I started giving myself a pep talk, telling myself that I will wait for a certain period of time. If you are a Kenyan, you know that most of the companies give you a time period of about 2 weeks to get the feedback from an interview. But considering the sequence that I had with this particular job application, I thought I'd give myself like 48 hours. I promise I tried. And because, I'll be honest with you, because I was coming from a place of defeat, or maybe a scarcity mentality, or a certain brokenness that was within me, I couldn't do it for 48 hours. So I found myself texting the human resource and asking about the feedback. So the good news is I have gotten the job, and everything everything is playing out exactly how it thought. You know, when you're an overthinker, they say overthinkers are people whose opinion should be sort of esteemed, because the people who think about every possible circumstance, every possible outcome. So right now, don't get me wrong, I am happy, I'm excited for the opportunity. It's like right now, I'm more nervous now than I was when I began the whole process. I feel so certain, I feel so strong, because you know I've stayed in this place for 7 years. This will be my 8th year. So I feel like everything is about to be shuffled. You remember how we started this? Okay, let me show you how nervous I was. This is how nervous I was waiting for that feedback. I told myself I'd give myself 48 hours, and instead of just sitting down like a mature human being and waiting, I started crocheting a top. I got this inspiration. I got the inspiration to make this from the way this one was coming out. So this is the current progress. We have finished this arm. I feel like it's a little bit big. I haven't woven in this end because I don't know if I want to make it smaller or just leave it as is. 90% of me feels like I should leave it as is, because this one, yes, it's big, but it's proportional to this, and I added a design here. Where is it? I added a design for the thumb. So I think I'm gonna leave it that way. I'm gonna try reducing, bringing the reduced vision of the cups here. If I like it, then I'm going to undo this one, but this is where we at. This one I can finish by tonight, but then I don't know if I'm self-sabotaging. This one is a prototype of this one, yeah, but my vision for this one is I want it to be short-sleeved, and I have a pattern in mind on how I want to finish this one. You know, a cluster of double crochet so that it's like a flowery pattern. So I'm not sure which one I want to give priority. Right now, what do I know for sure? What I know for sure is the tides have changed for me. Like, no matter how I look at it, I'm already moving. I'm already getting into a new season. And to be very honest, I'm here trusting. I'm trusting that he who started a good work in me will be faithful to complete it. And this is me hoping that not that my 7 or 8 years from wherever I have come from was a waste. But then this is like my hope, my plan, my desire, the desires of my heart. Yes, that is exactly what I'm looking for. This is my desire, that I do not waste myself. I do not just sit down and wait. Not that I sat down and wait. But right now I feel like my time counts. And I'm hoping that every day, be it a week, be it a month, even if I will move just one step, I hope my step is so much more than I've ever been in these 7-8 years, because I feel like what these 8 years did was catch me off guard. I had set some milestones. You know, when you come out of school, especially the campus, the society has this life that is quote unquote structured for you. Subconsciously it is taught to you. You come out of campus, you get a job, you get married, but then nobody really tells you, nobody really prepares you for this season of your life where you've gotten a job. Does that job equate to the income you're getting? Can it feed your family? Will it keep your marriage? What are the different dynamics for men, for women, in terms of provision? Nobody prepares you for that. And I have friends who are married and they have children, and they seem, and some even say that they feel as lost as I do. So from where I'm sitting, I'm not seeing, there's none of my peers that I'm looking at and thinking that they're so much better than me, or they're so far off from me because of A, B, and C. Yes, because of the milestones that I set for myself, yes, I felt late, I felt like a late bloomer. But then when you zoom in, comparison is such a joy killer. But now that I was there, I look at our lives, and all I see is we are all having different types of lives. We are all having a hard life, but different types of hard. Whether your hard comes from juggling between your work, life, social balance, whether your struggle comes from balancing your professional, your love life, we are dealing with a different kind of hard, but we are both dealing with. Nobody has their life linear or set out. Nobody is just sitting and just breathing out and saying, we've made it. In the place that I work in, the people that I work for, I've looked at people, because of course I'm in the finance department. I see the amount of income that people get, and sometimes I listen to these people complain, and I'm like, if this person is earning this much on a monthly basis and they are still complaining, who is not complaining in this life? So I want to carry all those lessons. And the thing about the human mind and the human experiences is, most of the time we learn forward. It's called learning forward, where you can stand from one perspective and look back and say, wow. So I hope I keep learning. I hope that all this is not in vain. But I'm so grateful. By the end of this video, I hope that I have finished both this and this, because now I'm preparing to tell my bosses, I'm preparing to inform now the world. Of course, I've informed my inner circle, I've informed my parents, my accountability partners, my friends, So let us see podcast. I just came from the office, and today I've submitted my official resignation, and I feel so heartbroken. I feel so sad, and I'm trying to imagine why I feel so sad. I think my everything in me is mourning for everything, the familiarity. I'm mourning for every person that I've known for over 5 years. I'm mourning for the routine. I'm mourning for the position. I'm feeling so sad. But again, I'm on my periods. I'm on day 2, and I know periods can make you just feel insane. But apart from that, I've never been so good with goodbyes. I cried for the people who left before me, and now I feel like I'm crying for me. I'm just thinking about the people that I'm leaving, especially my colleagues, the one that I'm in the department with, and I'm feeling so nostalgic. I'm also thinking about the people I work for, and I don't know. I just feel sad. I feel sad that I had to leave them. I was talking to one of my friends about the person one of the people who's helping me through all this process, and he was telling me that I can't feel sad over other people. I can only be faithful to my resume. And he was like, stop getting distracted. You just keep your eyes on the prize. And I wish it was so easy for me. I felt this very raw emotions, and I thought I should pop in here before I go and journal or go and pray, and then I'll feel better. But at the moment I feel so heartbroken. But I know I'll be fine. I know they'll be fine. I know all of us will be fine. I'm just here. This feels surreal, but it is well. I feel like one of the most surreal things about this moment is how impersonal I feel about this whole experience. Because I've worked in this place for this is my 8th year, you'd think I have deeper friendships, I've got more meaningful experiences. But then I'm thinking about who I am, who I've been in the last 3 even 4 years, even when I moved into this place. And most of the things that has happened to me has been negatives. It has been goodbyes. It has been people. It has been this year I've experienced a home invasion. It has been after this year I've also seen my relative, the one who has been very, very healthy for the longest time, being very, very sick. She's fine now, but then the whole process has just been, I've experienced such low lows, and I'm even this new employment, this job opportunity, this is my high. And it's such a, I don't know, it's such a bittersweet moment. I called a former colleague who's also, and I requested him if I could list him as one of my referees. And as I was speaking to him, it hit me, this guy can be my mentor. Because he's a person who is very talented in the financial field, and he's an expert and he's very passionate. So I think I'm slowly reaching that, they say there's 5 stages of grief. I think I'm reaching that place for acceptance. Yesterday for sure I was bargaining. I was like, please let it be easy. Please, God, may my transition be smooth. May the new office be successful. May it be easy. I pray that I'm never stuck in a place for 8 years. I pray that I always desire more for myself, aspire more. I hope this whole transition is a wake-up call for me. Because all of a sudden I feel like I was one of the Israelites just walking around in circles for 40 years. I mean, it's not been 40 years, but then you get what I'm trying to say. So I think right now I'm reaching the place of acceptance, and I'm very grateful that I'm beginning to see those clouds that are the size of a palm. The fact that I've seen a mentor in this person, I've even told him that I'm about to call him from next month, because I want to hit the ground running. I want to know if I'm pursuing masters. I want to see if I'm going to. There's so many plans that I'm already seeing. Initially, when I was feeling so scared or so heartbroken, it is because I was in this place that I know for so long, and the future felt so uncertain. But then now that one phone call has made me, it's like that drop of light you want to see at the end of the tunnel, that ray of light, and I'm feeling very grateful. And even as I say that, I am having other mental depictions, revelations of the things that I think I need to do, and I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. I just wanted to let you know that today is the day I officially sent my resignation letter, and it felt surreal. I came home and the first feeling that I've been nursing is how heartbroken I felt. But we'll all be fine. My bosses will be fine, my colleagues will be fine, I will be fine. All things work together for good, and this is what I'm waiting to experience. Something so beautiful happened today. I got a call from the HR. She was confirming if I was still coming on the day that you've agreed, which is later this month, and I am so excited. I feel that phone call made me feel so loved, so desired, so waited for. And it is a little bit comforting to realize that the subtle fear that I had with myself is also the subtle fear that she had with herself as a company. In that, throughout the day, even yesterday, I kept refreshing the email and look and read and read, because getting this job feels so surreal. So hearing that even her, she's afraid that I'll bail out without letting her know was very comforting to know, which is interesting considering I think millennials are the people who Skype work. I'm not a millennial. Why would I be Skyping work? This is for me an answered prayer. So there's no way this is for me is an answered prayer. So there's no way I am not. Let me stop speaking in past tense. There's no way I am passing this opportunity. So yeah, just wanted to let you know that update. The HR called and asked me, "Are you still coming?" And I'm like, "Why? Has anything changed? Why? Has anything changed?" Yeah, today feels so much better than I was yesterday. I journaled, and in the journal, especially this morning, I kept thinking, what will my accountability partner and my sister say? Then because those are the two people that who know my ups and my lows of my career and my profession, especially in this former place that I'm currently working in, not only from work. It took a journal entry for me to remember emotionally and mentally some of the lows that I experienced in that place. And when I looked at those lows, I stopped feeling weak, I stopped feeling broken, and I felt a little bit empowered. So now what's my game plan? My game plan is, this is my day 3 on periods. Normally I will have this urge of cleaning and resetting days before my period, but this time around the feeling is setting in right now. So I want to see where I'm going to start. I'm thinking laundry, thinking the house. Although today I found myself just beginning to collect items from the office and preparing for next month for the next person who I'm going to hand over. So I was collecting and arranging the invoices. I'm also collecting and arranging my items. So if I be very honest with you, right now I'm not feeling afraid. I'm not feeling yay, but I'm also not feeling broken. I think you can tell from even my physical, hopefully my demeanor. Yeah. No wonder you're going to look at this video and it's going to be 1 year later or 2 years or even 10 years later, and I'll be wondering, what was it that I was feeling so afraid of or so uncertain of? But I'm so glad I have documented this journey. And I need to give you an update on the sweater. Today was my last day at work. And all I can say is, it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. This is the progress I have on the sweater. There's still a little bit of rows that I need to do. About 6. Since you last saw me, I gave priority to this top. I really hate how lonely this experience is. I really hate how empty I feel. But I know change is never easy. Growth is never easy. Responsibility is never easy. And I know whoever started a good work in me is faithful to complete it. And that is my testimony. I feel sad to realize that, all through this period, I thought that the rest of the department had been told. So I was dealing with some of the insecurities of why people would have been told about my exit behind my back and then they would not ask me about it. So today I do the clearance. It turns out not everyone knew. Almost 95 of the people didn't know. And if anyone did that to me in the department that I'm in or in the departments that you interact with daily, I feel like they've done such a bitchy move. And that feels a little bit sad, but it is okay. It is okay, it is well. Because as long as we're all breathing, as long as we're all living, we meet. So today is Friday. The idea is to take 5 minutes and just cry. Just cry. I also want to eat, shower and sleep so early. If I can sleep at 7, the better. I just want to forget about this day. Then tomorrow I want to wake up with a new intention, new resolve. And start preparing for the next chapter of my life. No one prepares you for the lonesomeness, for the emptiness of this journey, but it is well. I keep saying it is well, and I'm asking myself, is it? So I'll catch you up once I finish this. I do not know when I'll finish it, but I want to finish and upload this video. If for nothing else, I just want to remember this period. I want this to be a memento for me years to come. I don't know, I might even make this video private, I'm not sure. Thank you for listening to me rant. Gosh, I'm even worried about how long this video will be, but it is long. This is one of those videos that I am not even making for people. This is one of those videos that I'm making for myself. With the hopes that if at all I make it public, I'm hoping that if anyone sees it, someone out there may see it, and they will listen and watch these timestamps, and maybe they'll feel encouraged, they'll realize that they are not alone. I'm looking forward to telling you how that new place is in the following month, not on this vlog, but in the following months, in the following weeks or months, especially months. Okay? Change is not easy. So, let me go and eat and cry.